Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Today we going to present about group assignment, which is Introduction to Technical Analysis. We have 5 members in this group. Number 1 is me, Muhammad Azman Ahmad Ghazali. Number 2, Ahmad Bila bin Daniel. Number 3, Mahsyara binti Abdul Nasir. Number 4, Nurul Syahira binti Ramli. And the last one is Nur Nabila Shazwani binti Abdul Yazid. For the group assignment, we decide to choose 7 company, and then we going to use 5 or 6 indicator to make the analysis for this group assignment. For the first company I chosen is Top Glove Corporation Berhad. Number 1 is we use Bollinger Band. Number 2 is SMA. Number 3 is MACD, or we can call as a MACD. And the 4th one is ROC, rate of change, and the last one is RSI. Based on analysis I did, the first Bollinger is, we can conclude it to hold. Bollinger Band, SMA, and MACD, and ROC hold. And for the RSI is slightly bullish. And then for the stochastic, also bullish. So overall, my recommendation is to hold this stock market price and then watch the trend, as it's going to be higher. I expect it's going to be higher as the news said, because right now is a global pandemic, and the demand for the supply in the rubber is increased, and the price is expected to go higher. For the second company, I have to choose MAHP, which is Malaysian Airport Holding Berhad. Okay, for the Bollinger Band and the SMA, there is showing a bullish trend. For the MACD and ROC showing a bearish, and for the RSI and stochastic, I can conclude that to hold. MAHB is a company that operating all the airports in Malaysia, but before this, MAHB stock price is quite expensive. But due to global pandemic COVID-19, the airline cannot operate, so the MAHB stock price is dropped. For my recommendation is to sell the stock price of the company. But you need to remember, this is the MAHB is an expensive stock price market before global pandemic. But my advice, when it reached at the lowest point of the stock price, actually is the right time to you to buy that this stock price from MAHB. As when Malaysia going to create 80% herd community, which is expected going to be in earliest one at the end of the year. So the price, when the airline can operate back, so the price is going to rise up back to the normal. So my recommendation, buy this stock. For the third one, for the last one, I choose KLK, which is Kepung Kuala Lumpur Berhad. KLK was founded on 1901, and the main business of the company is manufacturing oil palm and rubber. Okay, we go to the first indicator, Bollinger Band. For the Bollinger Band, there is a slightly bullish. For the SMA and MACD is to hold, and for the ROC is to sell. For the RSI, that is showing a slightly bullish, and for the last one, stochastic, is mild bullish. So overall, the indicator are non-committal to the next bull run. The bearish indicator are stronger, which is going to, my expectation is the price going to drop soon. My advice, as my personal advice, is to buy this stock price market at the lowest point, because this is KLK. Everyone know KLK is an expensive one in company in Malaysia. So the stock price going to be back to the normal soon in next year. So my advice is to buy at the lowest point and sell at the highest point.
I am Ahmad Bila bin Daniel. Okay, I will explain about the company that I choose, which is Strive Company. For the indicator, I have choose 5 indicators for this stock to know whether this stock are going to be sell or buy at the latest frame. The 5 indicators that I choose are Boiling Band, Moving Average, Relative Strength Index, rate of change, and stochastics. So before I talk about this, let me introduce about this company. Strive Property Group Berhad is a research and development and manufacturing of green energy storage solution and battery related products. The company's line of business includes the designing and manufacturing of rechargeable lithium battery-based products for consumer, industrials and military applications. So let's begin with the indicator that I choose. Okay, for the first is simple moving average. As we can see at the latest frame, it shows selling signal for this stock. It is because the price at the latest frame is moved below the moving average as as shown in the chart. Second is Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band line are moved above the share price as shown in the chart. So it is the signal for trader to sell the stock at this latest frame. Third is the latest relative strength index. Whole signals are shown for this indicator. It is because the signal move in the sideways and not sure either it will go up to 70% and above or down to 30% and below. Fourth is rate of change. Buying signal are shown for this indicator. It is because the ROC lines are moved below than equilibrium, which is below than zero. And lastly, I also use stochastic indicator for this stock to know the signal. So based on the latest frame, it shows buying signal for the stocks. It is because the stochastic lines are moved below than the 20%.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maisarah binti Abdul Nasir, 2020547269. Okay, I will present my part, IOI Corporation Berhad. The background of IOI Corporation Berhad was established way back in 1969 and it started as an industrial oxygen manufacturing company. Subsequently, in 1984, the company expanded into property development, while in 1985, it ventured into oil palm, refineries and plantation. Okay, it considers to be one of the biggest conglomerates in Malaysia. The company has reported significantly high returns in the last financial year. The analysis over the past 6 months is presented below. Okay, I will present for the 6 of indicators. Okay, the first one is Bollinger Band 22.0 on 7 June 2021. The Bollinger Band had a bullish report when the stock price come out of oversold zone, while the price have declined thereafter. In near term, the stock seem bullish in nature. Okay, the second one is simple moving average SMA 2050. There has been not much movement on the SMA front as the price have been on the declining trend. There has been no crossover in the recent past and hence no indication from the tool. Okay, the third one is moving average convergence. Okay, 2012. MACD is primarily the red zone for the stock as it has been below the zero level for quite some time now. The last crossover of MACD below signal line happened on 1st June and since then the indicator is negative. Okay, the fourth one is R of change, ROC10 and ROCMA10. Okay, in that line with above indicators, the ROC also become bearish on 31st May until 1st June as the ROC line went below the zero benchmark level and it is yet to recover from those levels. Hence, the trend continues to be bearish. Okay, fifth one, relative strength indicator RSI 14. RSI is the only indicator that is showing a conclusive recovery from the oversold position from 2nd July onwards. While the price are still hovering close to 30% band level, the indicator has shown bullish indication. Hence, it's a buy as per this indicator. Okay, the last one is stochastic. With the price improving a bit, the stochastic indicator is turning from oversold position. However, it will be too early to take a call, and investors should wait and watch till such time the breakout is confirmed. If a conclusive breach of 20% line from below happens over the next few trading season, it will be a bullish indicator. Okay, for the prediction, overall, while most of the indicators are non-committal or slightly bearish, RSI is conclusively bullish on the stock. Looking at the broader picture, the stock reported a considerable gain in the recent annual financial statement, and the trend is expected to continue. In the view of the same, the overall indication is bullish on the stock. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Syairah binti Ramli, and today I would like to present about AirAsia Berhad. For the background, based out of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, AirAsia is a low-cost multinational carrier which presents is about 25 countries. In terms of fleet size, it is the largest airline in Malaysia. But the financial and the stock price have taken a beating in the last 1 year on account of COVID-19 related impact on the sector. As we can see at the chart below, the Bollinger Band on 13 July, the stock has moved into oversold zone of the Bollinger Band. However, one must wait till such time there is confirmed U-turn and the stock recover from this spot. There is a bullish outlook, but the investor must hold before any decisive call can be taken. For the simple moving average indicator, on 31st June, the 20-day simple moving average crossed over the 50-day simple moving average from below, showing a positive outlook for the price. However, the trend is visibly getting reversed as simple moving average 20 tend to cross over simple moving average 15 from above. So, the investors are advised to wait and see a conclusive breach before taking any decision. Next, for the moving average convergence indicator, for over the last few trading sessions, MACD is hovering very close to the zero mark. As you can see, the last conclusive indication was on 24 June when moving average convergence crossed the signal line from above, showing the bearish outlook. However, the crossover was not very strong. Overall, the tool is also an await and watch situation. Next, for the rate of change indicator, in line with moving average convergence, the rate of change is also hovering very close to the zero mark, and there is no conclusive breach or signal as on the date. The investor will be advised to wait and watch before taking a position in the stock. The RSI indicator show the graph is very close to the 30% line, example the oversold position. However, it is yet to breach the same and recovery is even later, so that the investor would be advised to hold the position and wait for a conclusive move. Next, for the stochastic, the stock price have recently moved to the oversold position and are expected to increase in the near future. However, the extent of downfall cannot be predicted at this moment, and the investor would be advised to wait and watch. Only when the graph breaches the 20% line from below in a conclusive manner, the investor should then be bullish on the stock. The current prediction is hold with bullish outlook. Okay, for the conclusion, most of indicators are on the hold and wait and watch position for the stock. The investor would be advised to hold the current position and wait for some more movement on price before a conclusion on the trend can be established. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, the company that I want to pick out is the Nestle Mershabaha, which is food processing industry. Okay, there are 5 indicators that we have choose from the technical analysis, which is the simple moving average, Bollinger Band, relative strength index, rate of change, and stochastic. Okay, the graph shows the 5 indicators which we have chosen. They are moving from the latest frame. Okay, the first one is the rate of change. It shows the buying signal when the move stop at point below than 0. Another is when standard equilibrium when stop at 0%. The simple moving average and the Bollinger Band has shows the selling signal when they are higher than the share price. Next is the hold signal is shown when the relative strength index shows the move can be either go up to 70% and above or down to 30% and below. And the same with the stochastic indicator when the point show is below 30% and above 20%.
For the conclusion, FIN555 Introduction to Technical Analysis is very fun and enjoyable subject. When you know how to do the analysis, and then this is the fundamental and technical analysis for the first beginner, for the amateur to play in the stock market in Malaysia. You need to learn. You guys need to learn this subject and then take it in the back in the mind that this subject can make you a lot of profit when you know how to do the analysis. However, you need bear in your mind, price market in technical analysis is not 100% guaranteed you can do making profit, because price stock market is always based on speculation. That's all from us. Thank you for watching. I wish for you guys the best of luck. Inshallah. Assalamualaikum.